All right. Well, welcome to Chapter 2, Episode 3. The party has had an interesting day yesterday. They made friends, they made foes, whether they knew it or not. And today they've decided to join up with a band of the Sun Hand to go take care of some bandits out west of the city. Everybody's going to be meeting up at the gate at 0600, right at sunrise, with the two mercs. The party gets together, and you meet the mercs outside the gate. We don't have a combat map for this one, so we're just gonna talk through it until we get to the important part.
Morning.
Hey,
Morning.
you guys actually showed up? I was starting to wonder if you would. I just showed up on time. Are you sure you actually belong to the military?
Well, we're new. We haven't quite gotten the hang of the military yet.
Well, when your stints are over, depending on how the day goes, we might actually be asking you to come and help us out. We make better money.
How much better are we talking?
I'd say on a good month, about 3 times as much. The merchants like to pay, and they like to pay well to make sure their goods come in.
What about a bad month?
Hey, there was the 1 month we didn't get paid.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'd say we average about twice as much. Are you lads all ready to go and kit it out?
Yeah, I think so. I'm good to go. What about you, Phelan? How was, They let you in the barracks, or did you have to sleep in the stable?
Not a horse. I didn't sleep in the stable.
Hey, I didn't say anything about you being a horse. I just asked where you slept.
It wasn't blood. Someone's got a guilty horse conscience.
I am all set to go. Alexa, how are you doing? Well, I'm all ready.
And what about the timer?
Well, he asked me to wake him up at 6 a.m. And I, of course, had to wake him up a little bit earlier because he wasn't paying attention.
I mean, you can't blame him. He is a horse.
Not a horse.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
It's a horse apiece.
Unless, of course, that horse is a unicorn.
Alright, well, if you're all ready to go, let's go ahead. You wander with the mercenaries west down the road, walking through the sunrise. To the north, there's a river that runs, and there's a forest between you and the river. After about roughly an hour of walking, you come up to a spot on the road where the mercenaries stop.
I also stop.
Oh, finally. My legs, man. Hey, Phelan. I got a question for you.
Yes?
How do you feel about people, riding
People
on top
suck.
of you?
Not happening.
Ever?
No.
Damn.
Well, now, Phelan, that's not totally true. You know you let me ride up there sometimes. You just a little touchy about it. If you want to ride on him, you maybe want to stop calling him a horse, though.
But that's what you ride on.
He is not a horse.
Fair enough. So should I refer to him as Sir Unicorn?
I think just unicorn would do good enough.
I'll concede
Or
on
call
that.
him by his name.
Do you have a last name, or do unicorns only have a first name?
I have a last name.
Clip clop?
My name is Phelan Thunderhooves.
One of the mercenaries turns around and goes, "So basically, it's Phelan Clip Clop." Just a really loud clip clop.
One that'll burst your eardrums.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fun.
I'd pay to watch it.
All right, and everybody see now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Sort of.
Do you see something other than straight black?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as you walk down, you notice to the north, the trees and stuff make it really difficult to see through. All the trees and bushes. The mercenaries stop and they turn around and say, all right, well, according to the reports, it's north of here. Now, we don't know exactly where it is, so we've got to wander through here, hopefully quietly, so we don't end up getting them ambushing us, and try to figure out exactly what's going on. Are you lads ready?
Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All
My name is Thunder Hooves for a reason. It's not gonna be that quiet.
Well, then we might have a bit of a fight on our hands. I'd suggest everybody gets your weapons out. We're not going to be running into anybody friendly up here, I can guarantee you that.
I ready a pistol crossbow in each hand with an arrow knocked.
Both of the mercenaries draw their swords.
I ready my small knife.
I get a dagger ready in each hand.
Alexa readies her short sword and her shield. And Phelan looks directly at Burke and just slowly starts to slide his dick out again.
Alright, it was funny with the donut. It's not funny with you. Put it away or I'll fucking shoot it.
He said to get the weapons ready.
Archibald's chuckling.
I'm sure he is.
So wait,
Phelan puts it
that's
away.
that's impressive that you're laughing at a horse's dick.
Archibald stops laughing and glares at Burke.
Hey, you're the one laughing.
The donut starts spinning.
Does the donut have a name?
Frog deer.
Trog deer?
Frog deer.
Frog
Like-
deer?
Like a combination of the animals, frog and deer.
HROGDEER.
Frog deer.
So a combination of hog,
Frog
frog, and deer.
I see. So frog deer's a little defensive of you. Good to know.
A little bit.
And yet you eat pastries in front of him.
Sometimes I like to piss him off.
Are we gonna do this thing or stand here chatting all day?
I don't know, I thought you were ready to do something when you had your dick out, but you put that away.
He wants the horse stick back out. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so I go forward. Actually, I move to here. Phelan, if you want to stay a little bit behind me, I think I'm going to be a little stealthier than you. And if we walk into something, it'd be nice to know that I have a unicorn at my back.
I'm not here to protect you.
Well, have fun getting found!
All right, are you lads actually going to work together? Because, honestly, I'm not looking forward to getting in a fight if people aren't willing to watch our backs.
Seems like everyone here's ready to get into a fight.
What was that?
Everyone here seems to be ready to get into a fight, just not with any bandits.
Exactly. All right, I guess we're running off. We'll follow you in.
Alright, so I am going to move into this stand of trees and use or move into them stealthily. So do you want me to roll a stealth roll whenever I move my token in this area?
Right now, I wouldn't worry about it. If I need somebody to roll a stealth roll, I'll let you know.
Okay. So I'm just going to assume I am moving stealthily for now.
Okay.
Alright. I'm walking to the trees also.
Okay.
Phelan will try to keep up with the goblin who's just rushing ahead here.
Man, the trees really do block your fucking view.
They do.
I see someone.
Archibald motions to somebody that he sees off to the northeast.
Phelan kind of stamps his hoof and like shakes his head in that direction. He also saw them. Trying to communicate that.
All right, so you're saying you're
Yep.
saying you see somebody.
Yes.
Archibald shakes his head up and down.
So nods.
So
Yes, Archibald nods. Awkwardly, obviously.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Before we can continue, can I do whatever I need to do to establish a connection with just my group and not anybody else?
By default, I assume you already have.
Okay, so
So just for
bandits cannot hear me when I'm talking.
Okay.
Well, I would assume you'd talk out of character.
Well,
No.
he has two ways of talking. He has broadcast and telesend. So he can send to an area, or he can send to individuals. He's choosing to send to individuals, so that way the bandits can't hear him.
Okay, so then for those of us who are not in Phelan's line of sight, does he need to be in line of sight?
No.
Okay.
Once it's established, no.
So then, just to play this out in character, so all of you are aware, I cannot be heard by anyone I don't wish to be heard by. So as we are speaking here, I will call out anybody I see, as they will not be able to hear me anyway.
Alright, I motion ahead, seeing that there's a camp set up nearby.
We have a camp!
The
Yep,
person that
one.
Archibald sees suddenly takes off running away from you guys.
Archibald thinks, uh-oh.
I continue to stealthily move forward, putting a hand behind me to kind of signal stay back.
Archibald sees another person.
Is he going to say anything about it?
Yes.
You can't just say you see
think so?
something.
Okay. Gotcha.
I hold up I hold up 4 fingers above my shoulder.
I believe we have 4 in the camp.
I start switching between 3 and 4.
3 or 4 in the camp. We're not sure. The gnome has bad eyes.
The mercenaries just quietly shake their heads.
I hold up 4 and hold 4.
Confirmed 4.
You hear a voice call out, "Ot! Who goes there?"
I move into the tree line.
You're trying to sneak up on us? We're just a bunch of campers out here, just enjoying the wilderness.
Alexa.
I get
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I get closer to Phelan.
Alexa steps up beside Phelan. Oi, do you mind sharing your camp with us? We've been traveling a long ways.
We do mind. We believe we should be left alone. I think you need to turn back to the road.
Oh, I could offer a little bit of coin for some food if you got it.
We don't want none of your coin. We want you gone. And if you don't leave now, you're going to have to pay the price for it.
What is the price that you're asking?
It'll be a blood price.
She looks at the mercenaries and it's like, is this what we're looking for?
The mercenaries shrug. I mean, they're in the right area, but until we get up there, I guess we won't really know, will we?
So you want to wait to see if we're going to be bandited by the bandits to confirm. You don't have any more information than that. You took us on this whole trip.
Well, I just got to say, if we had snuck up on them, we wouldn't be having this discussion. But since we didn't, we've got to decide. Are we going to go after them? Or are we going to turn tail and run?
And Phelan is just like, way to go, Archibald.
I tried.
You just walked in there. How is that trying?
He awkwardly, raises his shoulders.
Well, you're the experts here. What do you suggest we do at this point?
Well, we suggest you just leave. We ain't giving you any more time. You go now, or you have to deal with the consequences.
I'm talking to you.
Hey!
Pipe down.
The bandits start moving forward towards your group. Very determined and very upset.
Well, since they were referred to just now by the GM as the bandits, I say we go ahead and kill them.
I mean, I guess if you want to trust what I say.
So Phelan kind of steps up a little bit in front of Alexa here. Do we have any plan of attack here, guys?
I said it's time to leave. The campers all have their swords drawn at this point. All right, enough's enough. Pay the price. They all attack you. We're in combat.
Woo! We're all gonna die.
Y'all aren't very decisive.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
I was waiting for the professionals who brought us out here to maybe make a move.
They were waiting to see what you were gonna do. You
Well,
don't notice they're kind of hanging back.
I don't really trust them now.
Alright.
I was kind of waiting for the stealthy gnome to do something, but
I didn't know what they were.
Alright, so do we have to establish initiative or whatever then?
No, we don't have to establish it. There is a turn order tracker, but I don't know where it is.
Because, it's all based on speed.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I was going to put it up there, but it's Burke, Archibald, the Bandits, the Mercenaries, Alexa, Amer, and Phelan. So, Burke, you get to go first.
I will wait here.
Okay.
I just want to ask. I've been coming up the left. Do they see me or no? Because they haven't.
They have not noticed you as far as you're aware. I can't really tell you if they see you or not, right? Because that would be another character's viewpoint.
I'm
As far
assuming the
as you
same
can
goes
tell,
for me. As far as I know, they don't know I'm here.
As far as you know, they haven't reacted to either of you yet.
So they haven't looked at me either?
No, they have not looked your way.
Okay.
That you can tell. That doesn't mean they haven't. That's all the info you get.
Have you been being stealthy?
Have you heard me moving?
Have you rolled for stealth?
Has he asked me to roll?
Archibald, you're up next.
All right, I stay where I am.
If that was all in character, they now know where Amar is, so.
No,
I'm going to pretend it
Why would
wasn't.
It's not.
Why would I
It
be
was not.
yelling this whole conversation to the horse?
They draw their swords. Amar yells, "Did they see me? Do they know I'm over here on the northeast?"
All
I
right.
think it would have been way better if he actually did that. That would be amazing.
Joke's on you, I'm in the northwest. You don't even know where I fucking am.
All right,
Yeah,
Archibald, what are you
I don't
doing?
know where you are.
I am staying right next to Phelan.
Okay. The bandits are up next. So they have, I believe, move 5. Let me double check.
Move 5. Do they not have any armor?
I'm double checking. 4.
They're naked as the day they were born. They're nudist bandits.
All right. So the first bandit runs up and attacks one of the mercenaries. Swings for attack, and it's a hit. Mercenary is going to attempt to dodge.
Doesn't he get some sort of negative because he moved and attacked?
That's a -4. You're correct. Yep. So he still would
Which would
hit.
still be a hit. Okay.
So that's fine. She still gets a hit.
Well, I mean, I haven't been paying attention. I don't think I still would.
Did you just assume her gender?
Yeah, he did.
Bandit male in the role.
That seems to be happening a lot in our campaign so far.
Right?
And we assume wrong a lot.
Do you notice the unicorn is not only racist, but he's also sexist?
Please, it's genderist.
I said he wasn't paying attention. That's not being genderist. If anything, that is on the right side of history there. I don't pay attention.
All right. So the mercenary attempts a dodge and retreat and succeeds. The next bandit comes up and attacks the other mercenary. And that would have been a hit. I didn't put the -4, but it would have been a hit. So still a hit. And that mercenary also attempts a dodge and retreat.
So I guess one
And
thing we
fails.
never actually covered, do I get bonuses for attacking from behind and the sides with range?
They get, you don't get a bonus to hit, but they get a negative against dodging.
Okay.
Behind, they don't even get to dodge. From the side, they get a -2.
Okay.
At least that's how I remember it. Okay, so the defensive roll failed. So the bandit does damage to the merc. And the merc has a armor on. And that armor is leather for DR2. So the merc is going to take 1 hit point of damage.
I guess, I assume we can see what kind of armor the bandits are wearing, roughly?
They're wearing leather armor, is
Okay.
what it appears to be. And if you have questions like that, you can just ask. If I didn't bring it up,
Okay.
you can ask, because you can see something like that.
So they're wearing leather, it appears to be leather armor, and what kind of weapons are they using?
Swords and shields.
Are they all using shields?
Yes, they are. Okay. Now the next bandit moves up to Phelan and tries to hit him. And they completely miss. Next up is the mercenaries. So the first mercenary attacks the bandit to his left. It's a hit. Bandit has to is going to attempt to dodge. Fails. Mercenary does damage.
Damn!
7 damage. DR2 for the leather armor.
Damn!
And so the bandit takes 5 total damage.
You know, that's really scary that the merc can deal that much damage, considering that's like almost all my hit points.
Right? That would have killed me.
Maybe that's
I have damage
it's good we
resistance
didn't.
1.
Maybe it's
That
good we
would've been
didn't
a
like
killing
betray
blow.
them.
Yeah, I'm not. No, not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that the mercenaries are very close to me. That's all I'm saying.
The other mercenary takes 1 step forward and attacks the same bandit. It's only 1 step, so there's no -4. It's a hit. Bandit needs to defend. Bandit attempts to dodge. Bandit fails. Bandit takes damage from mercenary.
6
God
damage.
damn.
Damage. DR2, so it takes... the bandit is down 4 damage. All right. It is now, after the mercenaries, it is Alexa's turn.
Alexa stays where she is. And we'll say evaluates the bandit in front of Phelan.
Okay, so just make sure that with evaluate, if she loses sight, she loses evaluation. So just
Right.
pay attention to that. Okay. So she's doing an evaluate. Amar?
How far can I move? Like 5 hexes or?
It's on your character sheet. So 5.
So you can move 5 squares or 5 tiles.
Because I can't see shit right now.
Okay.
Okay. After Amar is Phelan.
Phelan will step forward.
Into close
and-
range.
Yep.
Okay.
And he will use his impaling horn attack. And now remind me, can I just like immediately target the heart?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you're targeting vitals.
Yep. Fuck. And I miss spectacularly.
You barely miss. But since you're aiming for the heart, it is a spectacular miss. Your horn comes right alongside the torso on the side of the heart and just barely misses them. All right. Burke, you're up next.
So then I will determined attack with my crossbow that is in my right hand,
Okay.
and I will
+4 to
aim
hit.
for the bandit's hand. I hit.
You hit. All right. He does have the opportunity to dodge. You can
Yep.
dodge those. You're not dodging the projectile as much as they're dodging. Although that would... His line of sight, he wouldn't be looking at you. So I'm going to say that he would not dodge.
So targeting his weapon hand, I did 4 damage.
All right. So you did 4 damage to his weapon hand. Okay. Okay. After Burke, we have Archibald.
Alright, the mercenary who got hit for, was it 1 damage?
Yeah.
I am going to use minor healing on him,
Okay.
and
Okay.
for 1.
Okay. Make sure you log the cost in your fatigue. Wait, hang on. To cast a spell, you have to concentrate,
Okay.
right?
So I gotta concentrate beforehand?
Yes. So you would have to take a round of concentration, and each spell has different numbers of rounds of concentration. Did you write down that spell's concentration level?
It was regular, I think.
Okay. Well, I mean, regular is the type of spell. But we'll just say 1 round of concentration for now. We'll get that hammered out after. So 1 round of concentration. So you can attempt to concentrate this round on casting that spell.
I will concentrate then.
Okay. Okay. Bandits are up next. The bandit decides to swing at the mercenary in front of her. We'll just work from left to right here. It's a hit. Mercenary has to defend, or can choose to defend. Mercenary is going to attempt to parry. Successfully parries. Next bandit attacks the mercenary in front of him. It's a hit. And mercenary can defend. He's going to try to dodge. And he successfully dodged the attack. Bandit in front of Phelan tries to attack Phelan again. It's a hit.
Phelan will parry.
Phelan attempts to parry the sword, swinging straight at him, and succeeds.
Wait, your parry's 14?
Yeah.
Damn.
I have a brawl skill, which is real nice.
Damn.
A bandit
Have a horn on
slips
your
around
face.
the trees looking for where the crossbow bolt came from, and sees Archibald. Or, I'm sorry, Burkest.
Burkest.
Okay.
And sees Burkest. He's too surprised to attack this round, but... And then another mercenary comes running around the other side of the tree to join in the fight. All right. Bandits are done. It's the mercenary's turn. All right, mercenary attacks the bandit in front of him. Gets a hit. Bandit needs to defend. Bandit tries to dodge. Swinging. It's a 5 damage roll. It is cutting to the torso, so I did forget about that. So 3 gets through. It's 1.5, so it does 4 damage. The sword, as it slashes through her armor, ends up severing a major artery, and she falls down dead.
Woohoo!
The other mercenary attacks the other bandit in front of him. Gets a hit. Bandit gets to defend. Bandit attempts a parry and succeeds. All right. Alexa, your turn.
Alright, Alexa will move up beside Phelan here, and will attack the mercenary.
So she misses.
Dang it.
In her hurry to hurry up and rush up next to Phelan, she just swings a bit wide and misses the bandit completely. All right. Amar, you're up next.
I'm going to throw a dagger at the bandit in front of Phelan if I can. Wait, oh, whoops.
All right, so you got a hit. Failed to dodge. So half damage. So it would be 2. And she has a DR of 2, so she takes 0 damage. Okay. So after Amar is Phelan.
Alright, so Phelan has just had enough of this guy. He's going to step forward. And he is going to do a striker horn thrust with Determined.
Okay.
He is still going to go after the vitals, but that
Okay.
works out to +1, and he will hit.
Barely.
All right, the bandit is going to attempt another dodge and retreat. And succeeds.
Fucking Christ. So at this point, Phelan just walks away from the battle, because clearly he can't do anything.
All right, Burke, you're
It's
up
a
next.
lot different fighting training dummies than it is bandits. Alright, so...
The mercenary yells out, "Wait, are you telling me you've only trained against dummies? What the hell did we get ourselves into?"
So I move to here. I drop my the crossbow that I already fired, which is in my right hand.
Okay.
And then I fast draw a dagger. So
Right, roll for fast draw.
knife. No modifier. I succeed.
All right, you have a dagger in your hand and ready.
And
You
then
may throw it.
I will fire the crossbow in my left hand at the bandit that found me.
That's a hit.
Yeah!
All right, let's see if he dodges. And he fails. Roll for damage.
So actually, quick question. Can you parry a ranged attack?
A knife, yes. A crossbow, no.
Okay. Good to know. And then that was thrust damage,
Minimum of 1.
and then +2. But I can't
So
remember how we figured that out.
Well, so you'd roll it, and you would have gotten a 1 then. Because it's like rolling a bigger dice.
Right. So I do 1 damage to the torso.
Yes, and he has damage resistance of 2.
Damn.
However, it is impaling, so he takes crushing damage instead of piercing. So you don't get any special modifiers, but he does take the damage because he's wearing leather.
Yes.
Shouldn't Tyler have gotten that as well? Because Tyler's was impaling.
That is true.
It
I
was. It was. What was your roll for that, Tyler? My apologies. I will retcon that one.
It
2.
was 5, yeah, but half damage, so 2.
So 2. Okay. So I will mark that down. Bam. Done. All right. After Burke, it is Archibald.
So I've concentrated for 1 round. Now I can heal the mercenary for 1. Minor healing. Alright. So it was a success. It was a success.
It was a success. All right. So you restore up to a 3 HP. Doesn't that matter how much? So you're trying to restore 1 hit point, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. He's restored 1 hit point. After Archibald is the bandit's turn again. All right. So the bandit attempts to attack the mercenary in front of him with his broadsword, swinging attack. All right, so it's a hit. Merc has to defend. Merc decides to parry, and it's a failure. Bandit does damage. It is 5, and it is DR2. And it's cutting to the torso, which is 1.5. So it goes down to 3, goes up to 4.5, so 4 damage. All right. Next bandit. Well, one of them's already dead. This bandit is going to attempt to attack Phelan again. So that was a hit. Phelan,
I did a determined attack, so
you have no defense. So bandit is going to roll for damage. It is 3 damage. She was aiming at your torso. You do get damage. You have natural damages, and you have plate armor on.
I have mail armor
Mail.
on my torso, but it's still 4 resistance.
4. So you take no damage. Then this bandit, now that he sees Burkest, runs up and tries to attack him. And it's a miss.
Yes.
This bandit, how much damage did you do to him, Trevor? Was it 1?
1, yes.
Okay. All right. He runs up and tries to attack you as well. And he misses.
Yeah, fuckers can't hit the goddamn gnome. I'm gonna regret saying that when I get smacked upside the head and die.
All right. All right. After the bandits is the mercenaries. So the one mercenary decides to run around behind the bandit and attack him from behind. So it is a hit. And then the bandit will attempt a dodge.
I feel like the mercenaries have the best rolls of all of us.
And the bandit succeeded in the dodge. The other mercenary
Sometimes the bandits
attacks. The other mercenary attacks the bandit. Gets a hit. Bandit does not get to dodge because he's now facing the other way and focusing on the other guy. Rolls an 8, DR of 2, and as a result, the bandit takes 6 damage.
Damn, like the mercenaries are kind of doing all the work for us.
Let's just say that I had planned on you guys coming out with the mercenaries, but I was going to let you come out without them.
Thank God we didn't come out without them. Because I'm hitting, but not doing much damage. Same for Tyler. And Jared's just missing.
Jared ain't doing shit, because
But when he does
If you-
hit, it'll be good.
All right, so the mercenaries took their turn. Alexa, you're next.
Alexa will, again, move up. Well, she'll just step forward, I guess, and attack
Yep.
this guy.
All right,
So
it's
she
a hit.
swings, hits.
Bandit is going to attempt to defend and fails. Roll for damage. 2 cutting damage. DR2 makes it a 0.
0.
But it is not impaling, so it doesn't matter. If it was impaling, if she would have thrust, then it would have converted into crushing damage. All right, so after Alexa, Amar, you're up next.
I take a step forward and I throw my second dagger at the bandit between the mercenaries.
It's a hit. Now he is looking towards the one to the north, so he can see you, so he does have an opportunity to attempt to defend himself. And he fails. Roll for damage. Minimum of 1. All right, he takes 1 damage. All right. After Amar is Phelan.
Phelan's gonna do the same shit again. So he's gonna try to impale this guy through the heart.
And it's a hit. All right. The bandit is going to attempt to dodge and fails. Roll for damage.
Finally.
So 9 impaling damage. DR of 2. I got to move you because I got to access the token here. I'll move you back.
So it's 7.
Yep, so you did 7 damage. So
No,
as your horn, and then it's
well,
tripled
sorry.
because you
Yeah.
hit the heart.
21.
So it dealt a total of 21 damage. Your
Gotcha.
horn smashes all the way through the bandit, all the way out the other side with the heart still sticking on it.
I just toss my head back and like throw him over me.
The bandit corpse goes flying.
I was gonna say, if he did that, I'm kind of standing behind.
Roll to
You're not
die.
directly
Roll for
behind.
dodge.
Crushing damage. Corpse.
All right. You got away with it this time. All right, after Phelan, Burke, you're up next.
So I'm going to move to here. Oh
You go
shit!
crashing through the trees.
That I didn't realize that my line of sight would be obstructed by that.
Yeah, well, you're in the middle of a big, thick tree.
It's hard to tell where exactly the tree line is, kind of because of the shadowing.
All right.
So I'm gonna go to
I'll-
here,
I'll let you change it this time.
and I will. It's gonna be a move and attack, and I'm going to throw a dagger, or the dagger that was then in my right hand, at the bandit I had hit before, so the bandit on the right. And I miss.
Okay. All right, Archibald, you're up next.
All right.
Kind of forgot he was here.
I healed somebody. Okay. I guess I am going to. I'm going to move next to the mercenaries here. That's it.
Okay. Bandits are next. Bandit attacks the mercenary to his north. Mercenary defends and fails. So bandit is going to roll for damage. 6. Mercenary is DR2. So he is going to take 4 damage. Okay. Bandit takes 1 step and attacks Alexa.
You bitch.
It's a hit.
Okay. She's gonna roll to block with her shield. Success!
Success. This bandit continues to chase after Burke. So that's a miss. Alright, after the bandits is the mercenaries. So the one mercenary gets to swing from behind at the bandit. It's a hit. Bandit doesn't get any defense. So we'll roll for damage. 7, DR minus 2 makes it 5. It's cutting against the torso. 1.5 multiplier. So an extra 2.5 makes it 7 total. And then the other mercenary also attacks. It's a hit. Bandit gets an opportunity to defend this one. He tries to do a dodge and retreat to the side. And he's at minus 4 for shock.
Oh, we're gonna do a parry and retreat. Now we know whose side the GM is on.
I'm trying to move this as fast as I can, but I still got to make it at least somewhat hard. All right, it was a failure, so he takes damage. So the Merc is going to roll for damage. And 6, 4, whatever, doesn't matter. This guy is, well, I guess it would matter. So it'd be 4, and then 1.5 would be 6. That's enough. All right, Mercenary kills the bandit.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, after the Mercenaries, it is Alexa's turn.
Alexa is gonna try to fuck this guy up. There's no modifiers, so she just swings. It's a hit.
Okay. Mercenary gets to defend, or I'm sorry, Bandit gets to defend.
We're fighting our own people now.
Friendly
He's gonna-
fire!
He's going to attempt to dodge. Failure. Deal damage.
Bam, bitch.
For impaling. Ooh, she tried to impale him, huh? It gets through, so it's 2, but she was impaling to the torso, so it's doubled and becomes 4.
Yeah.
Amar, you're next.
I ready a dagger.
All right, next up is Phelan.
Phelan runs up there after this asshole who tried to attack Alexa.
And it's a miss. All right. Burke, you're next.
I will step here, and I will all out defend.
After Burkess, then it's Archibald.
I'm gonna move around this mercenary just to kind of see what's going on. And I guess I'll just move my third move.
Okay. The bandits are up next. So the bandit next to Phelan just attempts to try to attack Phelan. And he misses. And then the bandit next to Burkest tries to attack Burkest.
Success! Yes!
All right, you successfully parry his attack. Archibald.
All right. I'm going to move my full 3.
Okay.
Wait,
I am very slow.
wait. It's not Archibald's turn.
Oh wait, you're right, because Burkest was defending. Not,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the mercenaries'
I'll put myself
turn.
back.
Mercenary's turn.
And they can move 4. So they're going to run in the general direction. Because they can't see anything either of where they hear the combat. Alright. And then the mercs are done. Alexa, you're up.
Alexa, just with a quick yes, sir, moves, steps forward, and attacks the mercenary next to Bert.
It's a hit. Alright. So the bandit is going to defend with a parry. And succeeds.
Okay. Then Amar, right?
Yep. Amar, you're up next.
Is there still a bandit under?
Yeah.
Okay,
But if you miss, you
because
miss.
you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna throw my dagger at the bandit under Phelan.
Okay.
The bandit under Phelan. Although I guess when he stands as tall as he does, anything is beneath him.
Alright, it's a hit. Bandit is going to attempt to dodge it. And abject failure.
Jeez.
Roll for damage.
What?
So minimum
Minimum of 1.
Minimum of 1. It's impaling. He's wearing armor, so he takes crushing damage. So he does take 1 damage.
Am I just throwing these fuckers backwards or what?
You're just not very strong.
Feel the goddamn handle! Die!
Alright. After Amar is Phelan.
Phelan is going to do another determined attack with his horn. So that's a hit.
Alright. He's gonna roll to try to dodge. Oh!
Oh!
Crit fail! He crit failed.
Damn. So he falls on the ground. And I rear up and strike him with my horn and deal 30 fucking damage.
So you
Or
pin
wait, sorry,
him
I
to
didn't specify that I was going for vital, so I deal 20 damage.
Yeah, you did not specify vitals.
20 damage.
Yep, you dealt 20 damage. So he takes your horn slams into his torso, right into his gut, and as you shake your head, you just rip a massive hole in his gut. And his
Yeah.
intestines and everything just fall out.
There we go. Just a bowling unicorn. And I just look directly at Burke and say, "Stop fucking calling me a horse."
All right. It is Burke's turn.
So it'll be a move and attack, and I'm going to throw the dagger that is in my right hand. And I miss.
And you miss.
So that is a second miss dagger.
All right. After Burke, it is Archibald.
At least my daggers are hitting.
And I move my 3.
Poor Archibald.
I'm so fucking slow.
And
But
You're
that's
fucking
the mercs-
faster than I am.
The Mercs did all the work for you. Trevor just
pretty much.
Trevor just ended up in a position where he was just kind of screwed.
Well,
they
I mean,
came around,
I'll admit, I'm accomplishing my goal
which is not getting hit.
to at least pull 1 or 2 and use my size modifier to not get hit and keep 1 or 2 of them busy.
Until everything else is dead.
Yeah, until everything else is taken care of, and the people who can actually kill things can then focus on what's attacking me.
All right. Bandit's up next. Bandit attempts to hit Alexa. And misses.
Ouch.
Okay.
So then the
Then
mercs.
it's the Mercs. So the Mercs can't actually see, so they're gonna run around 1, 2, 3, 4. He's running around you, and then he's gonna run 1, 2, and then he sees the Merc and attacks him. So he's gonna get -4 for move and attack.
He sees the bandit and attacks
Yeah.
him.
He sees the bandit and attacks him.
The two mercs run around this copse of trees, sees each other, get surprised, and attack each other.
It's possible.
Oh shit! Oh,
God damn it.
oh, that's on me.
Guy with the
Alright.
sword, kill
That's
him!
my bad.
It's a hit. Bandit gets to defend. No, he's coming around behind. He doesn't get to defend.
Yeah, well then.
The bandit does not get to defend. Merc gets to swing for damage. Trust me, Phelan knows. Alright, swinging 7, DR -2 is 5, 2.5, 7. So 7 damage total.
Is there one here?
Hmm?
Is there one here?
What?
Is there one here?
It
No.
is that is more than half of this target's hit points. So he's going to have to roll against his health to determine if he stays standing. And failed. The bandit is knocked down and completely stunned at this point.
Okay. So then, Alexa, right?
Yes, Alexa.
Okay. Alexa is going to again attack with her sword.
She tried to
Mhm.
stab him.
Yep. Stab him while he's down.
Dick
She's
move.
I get knocked down.
You do get, I was going to say, you do get a plus to hit for him laying on the ground
Oh,
stunned.
well.
You got the hit anyways, so.
Yeah.
I'd have given you a +2. Alright, so you get the hit. So he did 4 damage. Impaling, DR2, makes it 2, so a total of 4 damage. And
Fuck
she
you.
slams her heart or her sword right through his heart, and he dies.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay!
And
All
and
the
she,
bandits.
As she stands up, pulling her sword out, she looks at Burke and winks at him.
I wink back.
Yeah, she didn't see it. She already turned around,
Damn it.
asking Phelan if he's okay.
Damn it.
Alright. The mercenaries are turning to look at you guys. Oh, he actually did alright. I don't think anybody even had any real injuries from this one.
Only you.
Well, I'm surprised that, they hit you, but that damned armor you've got on. I just can't run around in something that heavy. And that goblin over there was actually nice enough to make sure that I healed me up. I feel pretty good.
All in the day's work.
Well, if you boys ever want to do something like this again, let us know. How about we go and look to see what it is they got over here?
We go and search the camp.
So as the mercenaries walk up, they notice a set of crates that have a branding on them. Well, these crates over here on the far right over here, they're the ones that we needed to come and get. The rest of the stuff, I don't know who it belongs to, and I don't think anybody else knows who it belongs to. Y'all want to search it, feel free.
So I'm gonna search the bodies of some of the bandits we killed.
Okay. As you search around, so it takes you about 10 minutes to search the bodies, unless you want to spend more time. 10 minutes will get you their weapons and some gold coins. You want to try to find more, it'll take you longer. Searching the crates, Alexa finds she finds a couple of agate gems, a packet of dust that seems to be shining, and she finds a primer of common knowledge.
What did I find on the body?
You found 10 gold. Each of them had a broadsword, and each of them had a shield. Everything was pretty standard. Most of the armor is, all the armor is basically shot to shit.
Alright. I'll take the gold off of them.
All right, so you're gonna get 10 gold.
Can I check the tents?
You may check the tents.
I would like to check the tents.
You find a very large bronze button,
Yes.
a basket full of deeply colored glass,
Pretty.
1 scroll of fast fire,
Yes.
and 2 ounces of tamarind.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know
I
offhand
think
what it
it's
is
a
either.
fruit, isn't it?
I'm using a generator for these. I am saving these. I will send them to you so you have the exact weights and values for whether if you want to sell it off or do whatever, you can figure that out. Whoever finds them is the one who gets them.
So it's a race to loot after combat. Got it.
It depends on if you guys want to work together or not. Trevor, you're searching. Trevor, you're searching one. You're scrounging in one tent.
I am scrounging for anything worth value.
Roll, please.
Shit.
And that's not really going to help you out.
Alexa will search these other crates.
Okay. She found 9 ounces of ochre, a pickaxe. You get an embroidered cloth scroll of stench,
Okay.
2 ounces of salt, and a primer of obscure knowledge with burned pattern. And with the books, basically those are books that you can study to learn things. We'll have to figure out what those are later. I'm not going to bother with trying to figure out what they cover right now.
Can I search those barrels?
You got two. Okay, so you got a couple gems of obsidian. You got a cheap stiletto dagger. You got a primer of obscure knowledge. You got a cheap addle dart, and you got a fine baton.
Don't I know it?
What's that?
That baton is fine.
My fine ass baton.
I'm gonna go scrounge another tent.
Alexa
Roll.
goes over to Phelan and transfers all the stuff she found over to him.
Okay.
Over to his carry capacity.
So then I'm assuming scrounging something that's already been searched, I won't find anything unless I succeed the scrounge, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to scrounge around in this tent for a little while. For any valuables.
Okay. All right. Success of 3. Treasure hungry people.
Hey, we came out here to make fucking money.
All right. You find a garret. It's a fine garret.
Ooh.
A jar and 2 ounces of sealing wax.
Alright. So I'm going to be preoccupied for a little bit doing that.
Then Alexa's gonna scrounge, since we're all scrounging now.
Okay. What's the default scrounge roll?
I don't fucking know.
Here it is. Perception -4. So she can attempt to scrounge at perception -4.
Dang. She fails.
Okay.
She fails miserably.
All right.
So when I finish scrounging my tent, I go to the tent she was in. And I say, hey, Alexa, if you want, I could give you a couple pointers on finding stuff. I mean, I found this stuff in the other tent. If you want, I could go over it with you quick.
You want me to go into a tent with you to find stuff?
Not like that.
I'll come with you.
She's she's definitely gonna need to learn the scrounging skill to find his stuff.
Wow. Wow. As far as you know, I have not specified my stuff.
Hang on. One of the mercenaries shouts out, She's definitely gonna need to learn how to scrounge around to find your stuff." There, I did it in character.
I just look over at Mercenary and wink. I'm the one going in the tent. Wink.
All right. So they sit in the tent for about a half hour, making noises that sound like ripping cloth and digging dirt and a whole bunch of other things.
Digging dirt, Jesus.
Phelan eventually just kind of wanders off over here grazing.
All right. You and Alexa find a small jar, a whetstone, a sash with a few dull feathers attached, and a blanket.
So, since this is the one you originally were looking for. Everything we found, you can keep if you want it.
I found plenty and all the other stuff, but I'll keep that sash. It's a little pretty.
I'll enjoy it then.
Well, thank you.
I walk out of the tent and wink at the merc who is talking shit.
Are you telling me you taught her to find it, lad? I don't believe it.
Oh,
He tried to teach me. I just couldn't.
Both the mercs crack up laughing.
I look over at Alexa with a slight frown.
She winks at him and walks away.
Oh.
I shrug, slightly smile, and walk away the other way.
Phelan kind of sends to the group, are we ready to head back?
Yeah, I think we're good. At least I am.
Yep.
Mercenaries' turn as you guys are getting ready to go. We'll stay here and watch the crates if you guys want to let somebody know once you get back into town. Just go ahead and let the guards at the gates know that we got the crates here. and they'll send out the right people to come and get him.
All right, as long as you make sure to tell our lieutenant that we were here.
Will do. Will do. We'll even tell him how wonderful y'all are at killing things.
Well, I mean, you guys helped quite a bit. Don't sell yourselves short.
Quite a bit. Well, I'll say this. If we'd have run into 5 bandits by ourselves, we probably would have been in trouble. Honestly, we figured they'd be out looting right now and be able to get the crates with very little trouble. So if you weren't here, I don't know if we'd have made it. So even if you... Just keeping the swords swinging at you instead of us helped a big ton. So thank you guys. It's appreciated. We owe you a pint.
I hold out my hand to the merc, offer to shake hands. Anytime you guys need a hand again, let me know.
How long are
Right.
your arms?
Well, I'm assuming it's not in combat. I assume I walk over there. I'm not
Yeah,
limited
we're not
by
in
my movement
combat
out of
right
combat.
Phelan says to just our group, not the mercenaries. Are we gonna look? Do we have any idea what we actually helped them get in these crates? Did we ask about that?
Did they pay us to ask? No.
I mean, do you want to ask the mercs that killed 2 bandits what they got? Well, actually, I don't say that because they'd hear that because I can't talk directly to Phelan.
Yes. You could just nod or shake your head.
I look over to Phelan and give him a slightly dirty look of, let's just get, a look of, let's just get going.
He does a horse. Well, sorry, correction. He does a unicorn shrug.
How can a... How does a unicorn
How
shrug?
does a unicorn shrug?
Very carefully.
I've never seen a horse shrug.
Neither have I. And think about it. When you shrug, your shoulders go up, right? So but you can't do that when you're sitting on your feet. So it would be like him, like a slight bow, maybe. Like.
Or it's more of a head nod?
Right?
I guess he does a head toss
Okay.
So we head back, right?
with an eye roll.
Oh.
So we head back then.
Okay. Then everybody heads back.
And on the way
Unless
back,
Tyler wants to do something.
I
Yep.
do, actually.
Okay.
On our way back, can I look for useful plans?
You may.
I would like to do the same.
Okay. Both of you find plants that are useful in making healing potions. You find enough to make 2 or 3.
What?
and then on the way back, I work my way to be next to Phelan. Like, I know I gave you shit for being a horse, but if it weren't for you in that combat, we'd have been pretty screwed. So, I appreciate your help, Mr.
Damn right, you would have been screwed. Tiny man.
And I will say, I mean, I pulled one off you guys, or a couple off you guys for a while, but without you, I would have been in a heap of trouble. So thank you, Phelan Thunderhooves.
I'm glad I could be there to keep you safe.
Archibald walks up and he's like, I heard there was a battle happening.
Alexa just kind of rolls her eyes and puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "Don't you worry, you little pretty head, dear. It's done."
I kind of like coo.
She quickly withdraws her hand and kind of gives you a weird look. Like, she has no idea what that meant.
I keep walking.
All right. When you guys get back, do you guys inform the city guards about the gate guards about the mercenaries watching the crates?
Hey, gate guards, if you go down that way, there are mercenaries guarding crates. You're welcome.
Gate guards nod and say, all right, we'll make sure somebody gets sent out for it. Thanks for letting us know.
Hey, guard, one
Alright.
more question.
What?
One more question.
Oh, what's that?
Is everyone employed in this city like brothers? Because you all have the exact same accent.
The guard just looks at you strangely. That doesn't even make any sense.
You don't make any sense. And I walk away.
So when you go to Ireland, are you just gonna say everybody there is a brother?
I mean, if they're black and I mean, listen.
Do you think everybody in France is like siblings?
I think every accent you've used has been the same Irish accent.
I've changed it up. I've used Scottish, kind of, and Irish, kind of, and I mean it's kind of the accent of the area. So
I still want to hear Jared go, have you ever wanted to change your fate?
Yeah, Trevor, you can't actually respond to me when I'm
Well, I'm
telesending to you.
whispering to you.
Okay.
Ooh, secret conversations?
yeah, they got a secret conversation going on.
You have a telepath in the group. You're having a secret conversation.
And I'm quietly whispering to him while you guys are talking to the city guard.
Essentially whispering to the unicorn's ear. Creepy.
How are you quietly whispering to me from, what is it, 10 feet below my head?
Well, are you walking with your head down or not?
No.
Well, then he's not quietly whispering to you.
Is everybody far enough away that they won't hear me?
I'll give you that. Fine.
Sure.
The sounds of the city are drowning out
I have to go to bed.
what you're trying to quietly say.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Well, I mean, unless you guys have anything else, that's what I've got for this session.
Works for me.
Woohoo!
Works for me.
What's that?
It said works for me.
Yeah.
All right. So
That
let's
concludes chapter 2,
episode 3.
episode 3.